Choose your microphone, Anne. Whichever you would like. Okay, so this is Anne. She was the makeup artist, as we just watched you win your award on Bombshell.
Yeah, I get trapped in my dress, you mean? That
Yeah.
part? Yeah.
That's what dresses are for, right? Okay, should we talk about the makeup, in particular in this film? Because I was watching it, you have many things to do, but one of the things you have to do is make the actresses look like the person they've got to be.
Yes.
And that is a particular technique, isn't it?
Mm. Yes, well, there were three of us that are on the ticket and responsible for the end result. So that was Kazuhiro, who won also here, I think, for Darkest Hour a few years ago, and Vivian Baker, who did the transformative kind of like beauty makeup on top of the prosthetics. And then I'm responsible for the hair for the show as well.
Yeah.
So now what's your question exactly?
The question is that you have to, there's a responsibility to transform the actresses into somebody that people will recognize.
Yes. Yeah, one of the directives here, and it varies from film to film, or your director, whomever you're working with. In this particular case, Jay and Charlize wanted to really feel as though when she looked in the mirror, that she wasn't looking at herself, and her voice could change, and she could feel as though she was looking at Megyn Kelly and not at herself. So that really set the bar for us. And John Lithgow's was a little bit more, half and half, kind of embodying Roger Ailes. It was something that, because we're familiar with these characters on television on a day-to-day basis in our culture in the U.S., maybe a little bit more than here, but people are familiar with these faces enough to where we felt that we needed to be loyal to that and not take people out of it in a leap of belief, leap of faith. Instead, do the looks.
And also, the interesting thing is about these women, they're in a particular situation. They're professional, and then they're put into difficult situations in their profession. This is a not only makeup, it's a kind of warrior. Yeah. They're wearing it in order to perform, aren't they?
Yeah, and also, we were very conscious of trying not to demean the women in their storytelling. Although the directives from Roger Ailes that were curated for the looks of women on camera at Fox News are very sexually exploitive Barbie dolls, if you will, that he had slowly curated this look over time. At the same time, we're telling an important story that we felt that we didn't want them to come across as something that would take away from the validity of their voices, that they, did get together and speak up and begin this Me Too movement, so.
Okay. That's great. Yeah. Thank you very much. Do we have any questions from our illustrious members of the press tapping away? Yes, we have one. Hang on, microphone. We like to hear you.
Okay.
Hello, congratulations.
Tand you.
When you accepted the award, you said that the film was timely. I just wondered what you meant by that.
Well, I feel as though the voices of women, timely by way of we are able to potentially be heard more now than maybe in the past. And I think the start of the Me Too movement. And, again, we talked at the beginning of the award ceremony, there was talk about the diversity and inclusivity, and this is women being, certainly the first of the two sexes, the other half that gets included now. So I think timely just has to do more with the voice of what is happening now, and we're allowed to speak and be heard, or supposedly so. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Everybody happy? Thank you so
Everybody
much.
Okay?
Congratulations.
All right. Thank you so much.